A very warm welcome here from my Soulful Mover studio in Linz. And we will say goodbye to back pain today with this video. For that, we have to know a little bit more about our rib cage. Rib cage is maybe not a nice word, but thinking this is an inner expansion. The ribs getting more up and also more horizontal. Most of the time you're sitting with a shrinking in ribs and a collapsing belly, or you overstretch forward, maybe to look to something. We want to see if we can expand from inside, an expansive way of stretching in all sides. And for that, this band is very helpful. So getting this fitness band around your upper arm bone, getting the fingers together, taking a moment of relaxation in the outer area of the body, and then expand from the ribs into the upper arms, into the elbow, and lifting the front side of the heart, but releasing the scapula down. Now see my tendency of the ribs. Can you think there's a ring in the ribs and they are expanding also to the back and up? Now lifting the arms, the hands, and push here the knuckles again. And now when you're expanding, release the head a bit, push first between the scapula, this area wide, and then lift again the chest and releasing the shoulder blade. Then bring the arms in front of you. Think you're pushing them forward, but you also push the ribs a bit back, then to the side, and then up, and then open the side of the ribs, side to side, and really feeling the length from the hips to the ear lap, and then give yourself a fascial stretch, like an inner expansion. From here, releasing everything, get the bend away, release the shoulders, get them up, and then find especially the scapula sliding down. From here, open the chest, rise up from the heart, and then soften from the scapula. After that, come a bit forward like gorilla hands, really like a gorilla, and push yourself in the back side of the heart. So to avoiding back pain, we need a three-dimensional spine. So the thoracic spine is a bit more up and the lumbar spine is a bit more down. Yeah, using that. Maybe let's do this one more time. Shrink in the heart. You see this is not helpful. Then lift from the heart while you push into the floor. From this alignment, get the left knee up, put the right knee close, and then just slide here diagonal down. Now we will do one exercise to feel that the ribs are softening down, but the hips are not lifting. This is a bit the key point. Get the hands on the upper thighs and push them really away, and creating here with your hands a length, lifting the ribs, pulling them to the shoulder, lifting the pelvis and pulling them to the heels, and feel this relaxation when this gets longer. The lumbar spine is allowed to lift, but the solar plexus lifted again is grounding you. Now take your band and put the fist directly into the band. See that the wrist, the hand and the arm are in one line, that you're not bending it. And now breathe in and first find a counterpoint. The hand is pulling down, the fist is pulling up, but the ribs are not lifting. The chest is deepening also to the back, and when you're exhaling, release the belly, and next inhale, pull the fist away, but form the ribs. The ribs are softening down, the arm is expanding, but not the shoulder. The shoulder is not lifting. Do this a few times, really feeling, pulling and grounding, ribs and opposite hand. And then lengthen behind the ear, not too far. The shoulders are always deeper than the fist. Inhale. Ribs, don't plop up with the ribs. One more. Ribs down, fist up, no bending in the wrist. Yes. Release a moment. Other side. Counter forces. That means you can really understand counter forces when you're thinking about this bend. Something is going up and something is going down. And you're rooting your lower ribs. You're pulling your hips away from the belly button, and even so the chin from the chest. Use the breath to expand into the back ribs, into the diaphragm. And for me, funny wise, it's balancing my pelvis, it is strengthening my belly so that my back gets more support. Push here, feel even the pulling of the hip against the hand, always different directions. 2 more. Lengthen, even if you know where the iliopsoas is, lengthen the iliopsoas from the inner thighs and dropping the ribs even closer to the floor to feel the back side of the iliopsoas. Oh, yes. One extra. Yes. And then release. Push both hands up. Reach hands and legs. Expands from inside and then release for a moment. Just enjoy this inner expansion, this space between the ribs, but hopefully also between the vertebrae. Drop your heart down into the floor. Release your chin. And I hope you liked this little video, and if so, then maybe look to my homepage randirandolph.com, and there are still weekly classes online and live during the summer, and there is a special event, the Summer Soulful Mover Retreat. Would be nice if I get to know you in real. Bye bye.